Embarrassment is strong.
Would you make me?
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to essentially end a Summer Game Fest for all of us, as Nintendo decided to be fashionably late with a direct. That'll be starting here in a few moments. We got Dan Red hanging out here, talking over this.
How's it going, guys?
And yeah, Nintendo figured out that they can put more than just shapes doing things on the pre-stream. So they're just talking about various games they've already put out. What else? They were doing the music stuff. It was about like showing off various games you could go buy already. We're expecting a bunch of stuff here, and I think we'll get a bunch of retreads from Summer Game Fest that didn't have Switch 2 logos on them. Like Castlevania, I think will be here. That was noticeably like one that didn't have a Switch 2 logo on it. Among other things, and we'll get some new stuff. There's been rumors of not Ocarina of Time remake, because that's where Nintendo's at right now. You know, we're remaking Star Fox 64 and Legend of Zelda 64.
Alright, 30 seconds.
Yeah. We finally got a timer, so yeah. Anything you're interested in, Dan Reb? Seeing here?
Looking forward to hopefully seeing that the rumors about the Ocarina of Time thing are real. But obviously, like, you know, I want it to be Nintendo Capcom here with putting everything else yet.
Hopefully not announce things for September 24th or October 1st.
November is fine.
Right now we're getting started here. I'll double check the resolution on this thing. Okay, we're at 4K. That's good. Yep, there's the shapes we saw before they started doing like infomercial stuff.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
Still got Switch games.
Rhythm Fever.
Yeah. This is out
My name
pretty
is
soon.
Noel Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
I think it's the week after Star Fox.
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Yeah, they've said this is going to be about 50 minutes. And they'll have the treehouse go for about 95 minutes. Which I assume a lot of that is going to be Platoon Raiders.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple.
Yeah, these are like 1 or 2 button games
Press the
that
correct
they try to
button.
constantly
That's
screw
all
you
there is
over.
to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
They have like an RPG mode.
Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA,
Okay.
BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on, on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo.
Okay.
And
And yeah, party mode.
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab
Going
the
Wario
snack
World
at
with it.
exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or
That's
aim
funny.
for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
Some good timer stuff.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play.
Hey, that was a WarioWare game. Get that
Get into
shit
the
out of here.
groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system
Yeah.
July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
It's a $40 game,
That
so
was
pretty
Rhythm
reasonable.
Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Well, that's good.
Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
To make sure you notice which logos are on the screen.
Master the way of the sword.
Yeah, Onimusha.
see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
This wasn't
Edo-era Kyoto has been
I don't think so.
overrun by monsters known
But it
as
makes sense
Genma.
since there are
Now,
other games from this
Miyamoto
year are on the
Musashi
Switch
must
too.
prove
Armada works
himself
well on
beyond
it.
measure.
It makes sense to have this one there with the REM thing.
Deflect,
Played some more
and the
different games
powerful
lately.
counterattack Isen.
I assume the demo will be out
Master
today.
these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are
Does
also
look
at
a
your
bit rougher,
disposal
but
to
still
turn the tides
Probably
of
fine
battle.
for people just to Switch 2.
You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls
great.
to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, no demo.
Your
Okay.
unwritten epic begins.
I figured they'd put that out too.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is
Yeah,
heading
sure.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
But this thing that ran terribly
You are
on
the
everything
Arisen,
else on the Switch
a
2.
hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor,
Yeah, they got a big
or
expansion
skills.
for this
With
that
these arms at the ready,
people have been
take
expecting.
down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen,
Early
launches on
October,
Nintendo
sure.
Switch 2, October 9th.
You better get through Onimusha quick, then you can play
Otherworldly
Dragon's
endeavors
Dogma
await
2.
in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious
Oh,
life
okay.
forms called the Naytiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills.
Yeah, sure,
Then
play this out in
strategically
public.
deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim
Okay.
Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo
Orbitals.
Switch 2
Let's go.
this year.
2026. Oh, you're ahead of me.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. Melt ice to make a path. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
And every time I mess with this,
Escape from incoming
see if I
enemies
can-
and more. Brave the dangers ahead in
I'll refresh this real quick.
work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo
September
Switch
3rd?
2 system
Sure.
September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams
Yep.
in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends.
This
When
game
a
today didn't put
shadowy
the Switch
villain
2 logo,
starts
but the
spreading
press release
corruption,
said Switch 2.
It's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages. And enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st.
Hey,
It's a great day
Big walk.
for a
Sure,
big
that makes
walk.
sense.
very nice.
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world,
Yeah, this one's also coming to
brimming
PS5.
with challenges,
Will be on
puzzles,
Yeah,
and lots of things to
PS
discover.
Plus at launch.
Yeah.
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk.
right,
Strolling
August
onto
4th.
Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the
I
seas.
assume that's Tuesday. One Piece.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
Oh, is this from Kairosoft?
Cook up recipes with Sanji.
Big Walk comes out the same day as
Craft
Feast
the
of
menu.
Reincarnation.
Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2
October
and
23rd,
Nintendo Switch
sure.
systems October 23rd.
Pocopia. Do an expansion.
See here?
Going into the water.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the
Yeah,
new
go
move
pick up
Dive,
crap
you
on
can
the
enjoy
sea
life
floor.
with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater.
Oh, it's music.
This free update is scheduled to release
free.
in August
Okay.
2026.
It's free.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia
Oh, the
Expansion
expansion
Pass
pass,
paid
okay.
DLC is on the way.
We're not gonna be too nice to
Discover a
you.
brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
Gotta pay for new Pokemon.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be
Oh, are they
available
available
later
today?
today
Huh?
on Nintendo
Not telling
eShop.
us the price.
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August.
Additional new
Part 2
features,
and
additional
Part
new
3 will
town.
launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
That's gonna be in an email.
Your Pokemetals. Okay.
Yeah, thinking about prices, they want to avoid the international ones too. So.
Yeah, this is. Yep, Game Freaks.
We hope you're
Oh.
looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
Fire Emblem.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods.
Yeah.
The capital,
Oh, it seems
Daxian,
so. It's coming
plays
soon.
host to the heroic games,
Yep, that's
the
it.
winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Yep. Been a while since we've seen this.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen
Smash.
seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
Yeah, go grind.
How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Sure. Big anime
Rejoice
finishers.
with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Alright. Going against Wolverine.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be
Okay,
a
if you wanna
special
spend a
edition,
lot of money.
the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdan collection that launches the same day. Please look forward to it.
The map, art book, and some
Let's
cards.
continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Sure. Ninja battles.
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh yeah, Ninjala.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet.
It's gonna have
Overcome
more
the
single-player
dangers
stuff
lurking
to
here
it.
to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring.
Alright, spring.
The DK Challenge
First part is
barrels in.
exclusive to the Switch 2.
Coming to
Launching
Nintendo Switch Online on
exclusive,
Nintendo
so-
Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Okay.
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Are they doing this on
By completing
Nintendo
them,
Switch
you
Online?
can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you
Sure.
have Donkey Kong
go back and put
Bonanza,
Fire Emblem
you
the
can
same
attempt
thing, so
even
it's
more
okay.
challenges. Tryouts geared for beginners.
Figured out how to do
Or
achievements.
take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through
these
these
only
limited
for
time
Switch,
challenges
Switch
starting
Online
later
people?
today.
Oh, they're only for a limited time.
Plus,
Okay.
in the Donkey Kong Bonanza,
That's what
DK
everybody
Island
likes.
and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Oh,
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
Okay.
I don't know anyone who actively plays those, but
From the
alright.
creators of Vampire Survivors,
Yeah. Yeah, this is the
latest game
expansion
from the
they've been
makers
in.
of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon,
Okay.
casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Up to 8 players can compete
Yeah, they
online
essentially,
for the top spot in the Survivors Royale.
Uncle announced
At the
a
start of a match,
new label they
players
have
don't battle
for these
directly.
kind of games.
Instead, take down enemies on your
Called
own
a
map to earn
Survivathon.
points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule
I
to your
assume
run,
this is part of that.
including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon,
Survivathon.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Sure.
Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a
Oh, boy,
forsaken
that
world,
didn't
a looming
look great.
darkness
Lords of the Fallen
devours
2,
all
sure.
in its path. Now,
Oh, the stream
only
is
one
acting.
kingdom endures.
Okay.
Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat,
Is your stream catching up?
devastating sorceries, and lethal
no.
ranged
Hold
attacks.
on.
Test your mettle
That's
against
fine.
towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world
Lies of
based on
P,
the
sure.
story of
Wow.
Under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities.
Here, play a bunch of games that might
Know
cause you
this,
to throw
the
your
lies
system.
you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to
the
the
physical
main game,
version comes out in
launches on the
October.
Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is
Devil May
slashing
Cry
its way
5.
onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks.
I get there's an
dodges,
audience
and
for this,
combos
but so
with your
many
vast
old
arsenal
ports of
weapons
games
and skills. Enjoy
just kind of a little
thrilling,
boring for this.
high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both
Like, this should be a
TV mode
montage
and
thing they go
handheld
through
mode.
quick.
Plus additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and
I
Devil
was playing
Breaker
like, oh, you
weapons
can
for
play
Nero
this
are
game that
included.
came out 6 years
Devil
ago.
May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition
8 more minutes.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today
Yeah,
on
that's
Nintendo
soon.
eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep
Sure.
in Japan's past. 6 souls determined
40
to
knees
forge
over.
their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2
Uh-oh.
editions of these 3
Finally
Xenoblade
doing what people
Chronicles
wanted.
games are incoming.
But at what cost will these come
All
out?
3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
I think people are still saying the handheld mode
In-game
for
cutscenes also have
Xenoblade
enhanced
Chronicles
resolution
X
and frame rate.
still running poorly, even with the upgrade.
Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Their new
Put your
content.
strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More
Voiced
details
heart-to-heart
will be revealed at a
conversations,
later
okay.
date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo
Alright.
Switch 2 Edition, and the upgrade
Out
pack
today
will be
for this
available
one.
later today. The physical version launches on July 30th.
Also
The
today.
Nintendo Switch 2
no.
editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and
Xenoblade
Xenoblade
2 is
Chronicles
July.
3 will be available
Xenoblade
on
3
the dates
is
shown on
December.
screen.
Way to stagger those out
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting
for the
Nintendo
people that have
Switch
been
2
waiting
editions.
for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to get.
New features will be added
updated.
to each title,
Have to wait another
so we
6
hope you'll
months.
check them out.
So, digitally, 1 was today, 2
And
is July
a new
30th.
story in the Xenoblade series is about to
Yeah.
begin. Here are some early moments from
You have
the
to wait
game.
till New Year's Eve to play it.
Here's more Xenoblade.
アニマは世界の源であっ
Yeah, anime was the source of all
た。
things.
水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては
A weird little
大地
cell
を流れ
shading
るアニマ
effect
が
to all of this.
形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。
School now?
騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思います。
Yeah, gotta make it Persona. The ultimate form of all JRPGs.
Shitte, 人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Like a Halo world. Xenoblade Genesis, so not even a Chronicles game, I guess.
That's fine.
Yep, next year.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future
What kind of story?
updates.
An anime story like the other ones.
Next. Please take a look at this.
There's some Wii
Welcome
Sports.
to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports.
I've literally seen
Coming to
people
Nintendo
complaining
Switch
that
2,
Woohoo
Nintendo
Island
Switch
hadn't
Sports Resort,
gone up in
the
a while,
latest
so
game
here
in
you
the
go.
series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets,
Talking about what?
bows, or even handles.
Okay. There's your wave race, so no actual wave race game.
There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver
not
for the
boxing.
knockout in boxing.
That was like the worst
Make
one in
quick
the original
shots
game.
to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly.
Archery.
In archery, enjoy
go.
rallies with
Nice
different
shot.
types of shots in tennis.
Sure, can't have a Wii Sports game without tennis.
Set and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball
Bowling,
straight
sure.
or
Can't do
give
that
it a
either.
spin to strike big. In
Are we gonna
bowling.
have single player stuff, or is
Dribble,
this all gonna be multiplayer
pass,
like the other
and shoot to score
Switch
in
sports?
basketball. Adjust your shot's power,
Golf, great.
then swing your club in golf.
Where's baseball?
And hopefully it's
Battle
available
with
on
one
day
thumb
one.
to hand your
wrestling.
opponent a defeat
Where we
in
had to wait
thumb
for-
wrestling.
Thumb wrestling? I guess that makes
Ride
sense
through
with
the course
the
using mouse controls. In skateboarding,
Joy-Cons. Skateboarding.
steer
Sure.
with handles and coast along the waves.
Thumb
In
wrestling can be done
power
in person.
cruising, tilt the controller.
Yeah, but you got
and
those
fly around
elongated
freely
shoulder
in prop
buttons.
plane.
They're kind of perfect for that. Prop playing, sure.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and
Incorporate
play
that
as a sportsman
jump rope game they made during the pandemic into
or
this.
knee character.
There you go. I'm going out
Plus-
skateboarding.
Yeah. Mostly a solid lineup there. Missing baseball and maybe basketball.
Enjoy playing
Oh,
all
there
kinds
is
of
basketball.
sports on Nintendo Switch
There is
2.
basketball. Yeah.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd.
I mean, yeah,
Pre-orders begin
would be
later today
exclusive.
on Nintendo eShop.
I guess it makes sense
Switch
because
Sports
it's
Resort is coming
still
to
says Nintendo
Switch
Switch. The Nintendo
We
Switch
showed
2.
all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports,
Okay,
thumb
this-
wrestling.
Dunking up in a way I'm gonna.
Before the match.
There you go, Chris.
Thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned,
Break out.
just shake the controller
It
to
kicks
break
out.
free. And
Ew.
stronger. You'll need this to claim victory.
Yep, KO.
Oh my god. The big fist.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The
Why not
thumb
do
moves
rock, paper, scissors
like
while
this.
you're at it with this setup?
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away.
Oh,
they
we're
broke
getting
free.
live streaming here.
All right,
You can't have a squash match.
let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned.
And you need to do it like Fire,
Wait.
Fire Pro Wrestling at the 2.9 count out. So they're doing a
Worried for a second
countdown, count up.
Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger.
They'll do a version of that weird slap
Hold on a second.
thing that's got
That's
big
not
for a
how it's
bit.
supposed to go. It's
You
okay.
just slap the other person as
Everything's
hard
fine.
as possible.
My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now
But
let's
we
try.
needed this.
Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost.
You lost to a girl.
Please wait a little
Means
longer
you're
on
out.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Nicky Grayson's Blue Sky post. Thumb wrestling.
Let's move on to more
Skateboarding on
headlines.
grass. An airplane, so you can do 9/11.
Yeah.
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Oh, this
The world of RuneScape comes to
RuneScape, yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2.
That makes sense.
Ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
Not exactly a superly, graphically
Explore a
intensive
land
game, so
infused with magic and uncover
on Switch
lost
2 as well.
secrets on your journey to
Game Boy
face the
Advance.
Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter.
yeah, we got about like 15 more
Step
minutes
into
here.
battle, forge weapons,
Yeah, it's been pretty
sharpen your
underwhelming so
skills,
far.
and face
Pick it
the
up.
danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets.
I wonder if they thought it was
and
short and like we
challenge
gotta have
dragons
the
in
thumb wrestling match in this.
RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games.
Alright.
Customize your own avatar and
People
play
will
in the
actually love this
adorable
one.
world of Hello Kitty Party
Yeah,
Land.
the Hello Kitty party game.
Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can
You can
choose
drop
from
a piece of
16
meat,
partner
that's awesome.
characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Yep, Star Fox. Not in a couple weeks, so we gotta talk about it.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial
Alright,
and
demo
one of the
out
game's
today.
opening
Yep.
stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Absolutely take that. Especially since it was not playable during Summer Game Fest.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Yeah, is that the other I'm blanking on the name of the game.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in
Here it
HD 2D.
goes.
Final
Wow.
Fantasy Resonance.
Resonance.
This is
just doing a new game.
a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals.
Yeah.
But after the invasion of the
Japanese
Veritas,
resonance,
this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation.
It's going to be exclusive.
Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey
They're going to
across
finally
the
free
realm with
Final
his
Fantasy
companions
VII
to stop the Veritas.
of exclusivity to only do this.
In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions,
Yep.
iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds.
Of course,
to
why would you
take
make
down
this game and not
monsters.
have
Can you uncover the truth behind
the
the
famous
Veritas
characters come into it?
and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
Okay, not exclusive, but October
A weird,
22nd.
whimsical world is waiting.
What else was October 22nd? I feel like that was another
Pikuniku
date.
returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration
Pikuniku?
adventure.
Sure.
What do
22nd
giant
is,
fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common?
Switch is
Nothing.
supposed
Other than a
Okay.
shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a
23 is
cavalcade
Modern
of
Warfare
curious
4
characters,
and One Piece.
each with their own problems.
Well, you gotta
and
fill up the rest of
puzzles to
October
solve.
at some point.
But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time
What?
to join the resistance by using
A game about
Kiko's
being
surprising
exploited by the
abilities.
wealthy.
Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate
think the
and
first game
explore
was
in
this,
full 3D
like, involved
as you
with story and all
discover the
that, was it?
secrets of this vivid, colorful world.
Oh, no.
Get ready to wander, solve, and
I don't
gossip
remember it being
in
3D, so
Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2
All right,
next
next
year.
year. 10 minutes.
for an all-new
Oh, we're finally getting Dragon Quest.
Oh, here's monsters.
monster-filled adventure.
We pissed you off with that showcase, so we're gonna show it here at the Direct.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies.
Create abominations by merging them together.
Take on the most fearsome
Two
of
souls
foes
into one.
with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling.
I don't know that I'm
And it's
into this
monstrously
Animal
fun.
Crossing-esque, like,
Dragon Quest
super
Monsters.
round world
The Withered
thing.
World.
December 3.
December 3rd,
About time
okay.
you got here.
Still not getting that close to GTA. There's Castlevania.
Okay.
This is Dustbloods.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Said it'll be out this year, I think.
We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Great look at that game.
Date?
Just cutscenes.
Oh.
Summer, okay. Don't show us what the game is or anything. Just tell us there's a network test.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure
What was that? You
hunting
just
game.
showed like cutscenes. Yeah, Splatoon.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. there's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands.
This is what, August?
All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But
July 23rd.
There's a bunch of aggressive creatures called
That's right, 'cause they
salmonids in the
have
way.
Star Fox, Rhythm
When you
Heaven
get
in
too
this
close, they'll attack immediately.
within a month.
The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets.
Like that
There's
gadget's
one that
just an
continuously
axe.
fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies.
Yep.
Another that spins ink around you, and
That's
more.
Vampire Survivors.
And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up.
Yeah, you'll
And
level
you
up
can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
This is your loadout and all that.
Looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on
Another
June
Direct.
30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
So what did you think?
Kind of hoping for a demo or
Splatoon
something
Raiders
for that.
is just around the corner.
Come on, Koizumi.
We'll also be releasing new
Okay,
Joy-Con 2
those
controllers
Joy-Con actually look pretty
inspired
cool.
by Deep
I gotta
Cut.
admit.
Give us
We hope you're
$90
looking
for
forward
these.
to it. Let's see some more headlines.
I think this is a real. Oh.
It would be really interesting if they had the different colors on the Joy-Cons and it
Oh, wait,
changed
is
the
this,
UI colors. Undertale?
This is Deltarune?
Yeah.
There you go.
Because there's still those other chapters. 4 and 5, I think, are still not out yet. Boy, if they're doing Ocarina of Time, it's not much time for that. Let's say Chapter 6.
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5,
June
okay.
24.
Sure.
Awaken your power.
Yep, Metaphor.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system
12th? Okay.
November 12th. Create,
Minecraft, sure.
explore, survive.
Are they doing a Switch 2 version now?
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
This year. Oh yeah, montage of other games. New Atelier games, sure. Not the greatest looking version. Space Marine 2, sure. Server, sure. That's out soon. Sure, DayZ, sure, why not try and get that on the Switch? Switch 2. Yep. This Metal Gear Solid 4 was destined to be on a Switch 2. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, Rise of the Tomb Raider came today.
Sure. The game that was originally an Xbox exclusive.
Oh, they're turning remastered. That's a sizzle reel thing, and they put it on the day before.
No Runner, sure. Getting this box in 3, yep. Ever Bloom. If we get through this without Ocarina of Time, that'd be hilarious. Minus 14, early access.
The battle of
Look at
light
Mickey,
and
come on.
darkness
Oh, it's Kingdom Hearts.
approaches. Filled with memorable
Get you locally
adventures,
playable
3
versions of
collections
Kingdom Hearts.
games are
Because
coming
the
to
Switch 2
Nintendo
definitely
Switch
couldn't
2.
handle that.
Traverse
Switch
through
1 couldn't.
iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies.
Please give us another
And
$60
battle
for these
enemies in
games.
Action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections
you don't get 'em
launch
for
on
free.
Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th.
Okay.
A bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3. Also
We'll let you
launches
transfer your
October
saves
8th.
from the cloud versions, but if you bought those, you
Free
do not
demo
get them
of
for free.
Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright. Demo for Kingdom Hearts 3.
この世界の構造はとて
Oh,
も
now we
複
get
雑
the
で
4.
私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかっ
Why
た
not?
でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことでこの世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた
I'll make sure to show this off on the version that'll look the worst. assume it's out next year. Yeah, I would assume so. It's on launch at Switch 2.
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
Was this Ocarina of Time?
Please take a look.
Or is this Mario? I guess the two things people have been talking about. Oh, it's
Long
Zelda.
ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
Oh, the 3D Mario people are going to be so mad.
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
That's a serious song.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent
Should put this out
lives in
November
these
15th.
woods. However,
Just go right at
there was
GTA.
one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
I literally just started this on Nintendo Switch Online a few weeks ago.
Feet. They're not gonna give us a real date.
It's iffy.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time
bet you
will be
that's what they're
reborn
doing here.
on Nintendo Switch 2. More
We
details
think it'll
will
be out
announced
this year,
in the
but
future,
maybe not.
So please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
All right, so yeah, that's the direct.
They mentioned San Diego Comic-Con when it's already sold out.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here
Let me
with Gab,
see here.
Dan,
I'm gonna
and Rob. We're here to talk
beat
about
the
Star Fox,
YouTube
coming out
here.
June 25th.
Turn it down a little bit.
It is a cinematic
So yeah, that was
feature.
the direct.
We're gonna focus on a single-player game.
Interesting
and then
showcase
we'll go
there
into
of
multiplayer
games
in a later segment.
that
But
are
yeah,
either
why don't you
old
take us
ports
Yeah, we're going to start right
that
out here in this,
it's nice to
new
have on a
cinema
Switch
scene
too, but
right on the,
took up a
Star
lot of
Fox
time.
Bridge, a bridge of the
Really
Great
not many
Bridge,
indies on there
base for the
at
Star
all.
Fox game.
The team is just coming
for
out
that.
with
It's a
their
lot of
VR training session,
remasters and
part of the tutorial.
remakes and all that kind of stuff, which is
Here's
a shame.
a little introduction to some of the characters.
But maybe that's where Nintendo is at right now, and where a lot of publishers are at for the Switch 2.
Pepe's their veteran uncle who gives them
I don't know,
advice.
what you think, Dan Rib?
And then Fox McCloud is the leader of the
Yeah, I think overall it was pretty underwhelming.
What has happened during their
a
training
lot of,
session is they're
not
getting
a lot of it, but obviously the main rumor coming in was Ocarina of Time. I would have liked to see more of it. I don't know if they're going to show any in this Treehouse or whether they've said anything already. Talking about playing these games at Comic-Con is disappointing because tickets are sold out, but what they normally do is they have it at a hotel next to it, so, you know, cool there. But yeah, out of everything here, nothing really excites me all that much aside from things we already know about, like orbitals and rhythm, heaven, and groove. But you know, the Xenoblade fans were absolutely eating with this one. Fire Emblem coming out on the same day as Trails in the Sky does not make me happy, but you know, I'm gonna find a way to play both. One of the sizzle reel announcements was Tales of Eternity Remastered. That's, you know, more important than people are gonna think. And yeah, other than that, like, the Switch 2 is still the ideal place for their JRPG fans, so they're eating. But yeah, hopefully we see more from Nintendo sooner than later.
Yeah, they had like the new Nintendo Switch Sports game that looks pretty good. I'm curious if that has more solo content than the previous one did. That was pretty much all multiplayer stuff, which is fine, but it's also like the cool thing about the original game, the Wii Sports, was that you could play it with a good bit of content by yourself when you didn't have friends around. Still have a fun time. Also just the notion of like weird little skateboarding thing, finger wrestling, thumb wrestling kind of thing. Boy, you guys stretched to get some more sports in there and not come out with like baseball in there and some of that. But they got golf at launch, basketball at launch. I think we're later additions for the original, so they at least improved there. I'm curious about pricing on that. What else? Rhythm Heaven, I'm looking forward to that. They got Star Fox and Splatoon Raiders. Those are all games you could expect to be here, because those are out pretty soon, and they need to remind people still got games to play.
Right here definitely gives like...
But yeah, like coming in Ocarina of Time, just putting 2026 says that may end up not happening this year.
So Corneria is the main planet, the jewel with the lilacs,
which is a surprise.
the inhabitants live
During the way people have been talking about that, and if you were hoping for Mario, you're going to be waiting for a while.
Depending on the pilot.
Yeah, I mean, Mario wasn't going to happen with them finishing Donkey Kong last year. They need more time for that. But, you know, my thing with Ocarina is that, you know, they only show Tapestry and then Link sleeping. You know, that game is so...
Basically the intro of the game.
Yeah. It's so big in the minds of almost like any gamer who's at least 15 years old. And you you become an adult in that one, and you know, obviously you just want to be able to see more, especially with a lot of fans making their own Unreal fan versions of the game. And, you know, you want to see which direction they're going with it.
There's just a lot of detail.
So the way they showed that off, like they could have done a similar like teaser thing for Mario. Been like, you know, not even put a date on it. Just like, here's some meat for you guys.
I think they want to hold themselves back from, you know, doing another Metroid Prime 4 situation, but it's Mario, they wouldn't do that with them.
Yeah, if Mario gets into a Metroid Prime 4 situation, then things have really gone bad for Nintendo. But yeah, that's a direct that has things we expected, and the things that we didn't expect were fine. They're just like, hey, you can play Devil May Cry 4, and we're explaining that for much longer than it really needs to be. That kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, they're just kind of going along. Development of these games must be obviously taking longer than they would like. They don't really have that much more to show than, you know, essentially a sequel to a game that seems pretty easy to make a sequel to, like Switch Sports.
This is,
And
like you mentioned, it's worth
yeah,
keeping
still
your
not have like a Nintendo, like a Ocarina of Time to give us a date on for that. So they're gonna be suffering from the same thing every other company is that it takes a while to get things finished.
Yeah, if there's enemies coming up behind you.
So far, I'm not seeing anything on Nintendo.com summarizing things. We'll start seeing like prices and all that. Let me do a search here for a resort. See if that's shown up already.
Really wanted to get into this mission.
Nope. There's a lot of resort games though, so that's fine. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the video here. So thank you, Danner, for joining.
No problem.
We'll be able to check this out because they're still going for another hour and a half. So we'll see more of some of these games, but these are probably going to be all the games that are coming out soon. So I don't think they're doing any surprises here.
We didn't want to go through the arches anyway.
Maybe they will. So yep. Yep, starting to get emails. So probably more because it's early in the morning. Like any of these are Switch 2 things. So yeah, that's it. So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back another time. We'll probably talk about all this on the podcast and all that. So thank you all. Have a good one. See you next time.
See you guys.